y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I'm so happy to have you here today. Welcome to my bedroom. This is my beautiful dresser behind me. Today we are going to go over my weight loss program that I'm going to try to do and also do a weigh-in. I know a lot of you are probably here for the weigh-in, but I'm going to do it last because I'm afraid once I weigh in I'm going to be too emotional to continue. I haven't weighed myself in several months because my weight just kept going up and I knew I wasn't in a place to take any action about it. I'm already getting emotional. So I did not weigh myself. So I'm very nervous and anxious and scared about what the scale is going to tell me today. So that's going to be the last thing that I do. First, I want to let you know my plan. I'm telling you all this because I'm hoping that you guys will help me stay accountable. I really want to take control of my health and, of course, my weight. I'm very blessed. I don't have health issues yet for being the size I am. I don't experience like a lot of back pain. I don't have any mobility issues. I'm able to do anything I want to do. So I am blessed in that regard because for someone my size, a lot of times it really starts wearing on your body. And I have been over 200 pounds for, I want to say 6 or 7 years. So I consider myself very lucky that I haven't been experiencing any health problems. And that brings me to the next thing that I want to say. I don't want to come off as somebody who judges people based on their weight or their appearance because I honestly don't. I don't have anything to say about how somebody else chooses to live, and I think there's people that are beautiful of all sizes. I love people of all sizes, and it's none of my business what you choose to do with your body. And there's people that I know who are healthier and more active than me that are bigger than me. So there's no judgment, but I just know for myself, I want to feel better. I want to feel better about how I present myself. And I don't want to see pictures of myself or myself in videos and want to cry anymore. So this is just about me. It's not about anybody else. And I hope nobody else feels looked down on or judged by anything that I say because I honestly do not care how anybody else looks as far as judging them. I'm much harder on myself than I am on anybody. Much, 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 much harder. So with that all away, I will tell you the things that I am going to try to do to lose weight. I have lost significant amounts of weight in the past doing keto, and I did Trim Healthy Mama for a while. And I also did a thing called the 3-hour diet. All those things worked, and I lost 15 or more pounds doing those. But I know I'm not going to be able to stick to any of them for my life. And so as soon as I hit my breaking point with them, all the weight is just going to come right back. So I don't want to do something like that anymore. I might get desperate and have to, but right now that is not. I want to try to make lifestyle changes that will affect, even if it means gradually changing. I want to be okay with that. I'm not bad about wanting to see results immediately, and if I don't, just throw it in the towel. But I know that's not going to be the solution. I need to do something that's going to change my life and get myself healthy for life. And I know I'm not going to want to never eat a biscuit again or a hot roll. That's not realistic. I know I'm not going to be happy and satisfied, and I love cooking for my family and people that I love. So I can't take that away from myself completely or it's never going to work. So that eliminates keto. The 3-hour diet, I have a hard time making myself eat every 3 hours. We have activities sometimes in our life that really, like Sunday morning, we live an hour away from our church. So it makes it really hard for me to eat every 3 hours on that day. Also, I don't want to have to add that on to all the other things. I know I'm not going to keep up with that for the rest of my life. So I'm not going to try to eat every 3 hours. And that's just not feasible for me, and I know that. So I'm not doing that. And Trim Healthy Mama, I liked everything except for I didn't like any of the emails. I did not enjoy any of them. I choked some of them down, but I did not enjoy them. And that's not gonna work for me for the rest of my life. Everything else about it though, I really liked, and I saw good results, and I did not feel deprived. So a lot of things were good, and if I could figure out S meals that I really liked, it would probably be something I would consider more. But I did not enjoy a lot of the food, and that maybe that's just because of my palate is like a 2-year-old, but I didn't enjoy it, and so I know that's not realistic for my whole entire life. So I've kind of made my own plan. And first off, this is to do with just health. So I'm going to take these beef liver to help with my iron. I know if I can help my anemia, I will be struggle less with my energy, I hope. It's also supposed to be good for your hair and nails. And I lost a lot of hair with Cruzy and haven't had a chance to, or it's never grown back yet. So I'm hoping this will help all of those things. And then this is a prenatal that my doctor prescribed to me after Cruzy. I'm going to go ahead and take these because I have them, and then once I use all these up, I will find a better vitamin or prenatal or just a different one. But that's what I'm going to use for now because I have it and I want to use them. So, I forgot to tell you, I'm still in my PJs because I am going to, the cover fell off. But every day, this is a book called 8 Minutes in the Morning. And I did this when I was on the 3-hour diet. And basically every day, yes. Hold on, I forgot to lock my door. So every morning it has an eating plan too, which I'm not gonna look too much at. But every day you do exercises for a different part of your body. Lena, you're making my camera shake. You're gonna have to not do that. So I did this when I did the 3-hour diet, and I noticed more changes in my size than I had lost weight, and I think a lot of it was because I did this. And it takes about 15 minutes, and you're supposed to do it first thing in the morning. So I'm doing that, and you do it every day except for Sunday. Well, you just take one day off, so I'm choosing my day to be Sunday. But the problem with this book is a lot of the things I can't do in my bedroom. Like some things I need a table for. Sometimes there's things I need some extra space for. So what I did is I went and marked for each day what I'm going to do on that day that I can do at home. Lena, you're going to have to go. You're making my camera shake. Okay, sorry. I locked the door, so maybe I'll be able to finish this. So I don't remember where I was at, and I just said so again. I'm hoping that by marking off just exercises that I can do in my bedroom by myself, it will help me, because I don't like to have the kids, climbing on me or talking to me when I'm trying to focus and do my exercises. It's not a deal breaker, but it does make it harder for me. And so I just marked an exercise I can do in my bedroom for each day. So that's going to be the first thing I do every morning is my 8 minutes in the morning. It's usually more like 15 to 20, depending on if it's one you have to do like a right leg and a left leg, or a right leg and a right arm and left arm. So 15 to 20 minutes. First thing in the morning, I'm going to do those exercises. And I also want to try to do something active 3 times a week. I don't like to exercise for exercise's sake, so I know that's not going to be something that I do for the rest of my life. But I do love being active. I love going on hikes. I love kayaking, which I can't do that in the wintertime, obviously, but sledding, hiking. We could do a dance party. We might do an exercise, like a fun aerobics video or a dance video together with the kids in the living room. This is something I want to do with my family and include them in. I want to try to do something like that for 3 times a week for at least 30 minutes. So those are my exercise plans. And if eventually I can add more into it in the summertime, I'll be in the garden a lot, so I know that'll help. Yard work, I'm going to count yard work. If we work in the yard, I'm going to count that as being active. Sorry. So that is my supplements and exercise ideas. And then for my meal, my eating plan, I'm not going to try to take anything out of my diet except for sugary drinks. Other than that, I'm not going to try to eliminate anything because I know that's going to make me sad and not happy with my life. And if I'm just it makes it easier to throw it away if I'm never indulging in anything. But I want to limit my portion, so cut back on the amount that I'm eating, and also I want to add in stuff that's good for me. So at breakfast time, I want to eat some fruit with my food and, cut back on the amount of food I eat. I want to eat some sort of excuse me, some sort of fruit or vegetable with every meal, and 2 of the meals I want it to be fresh. I'm letting myself do that because I prefer cooked vegetables, but I know fresh vegetables are better, so I'm going to give myself one time where I can have my vegetable cooked and the other time fresh. And it might be both sometimes. If I do a diet where I'm only eating salad, I'm not going to stick to it. I don't like salad that much. And I know it sounds like I'm being a baby about stuff. And I do have the willpower to stick to something for a while, but not forever. And I really want to do something forever that's going to help me long term and not just be something that I hop onto and lose 20 pounds and then quit and gain it all back and don't ever do anything again for another 2 years because I was traumatized for eating salad for 2 months. So I'm trying to avoid that. So I cut back on my portion sizes, and then I only want to eat at these times: breakfast, lunch, have a snack, then have supper, and then a snack after supper. And I want to only eat at those times. I don't want to consume any calories that are over 50 calories any other time than that. So try to limit any kind of just mindless snacking. And I know that's going to help me a lot because a lot of my calories come from, oh, I'm a little hungry before supper, so I'm just going to munch on this while I'm cooking. I'm going to try not to do that anymore. And of course, I want to drink more water. I don't know if I have a set amount I'm going to start with yet, but I'm going to try to drink more water and find a substitute for all the sugary drinks that I love. I do enjoy like sweet and low in tea. It doesn't bother me, so I can do that easily. There is a low calorie Mountain Dew drink that's out that I enjoy. I know that's not healthy, but neither is Mountain Dew, and neither is Pepsi that I've been drinking all the time, and neither is drinking 2 or 3 huge tumblers of sweet tea a day. So it's not like I've been concerned about something being healthy before. I want to be more healthy, and I want to drink more water, and I want to find substitutes that make me happy also, to where I'm not just miserable on this diet. So that is all my plans for my diet. I have some goals. I haven't weighed, so I didn't know where to set my weight loss goals. I know I weigh more than 225 pounds, and it's more than 230. I'm scared to know how much more than 230. So my first goal is reach 225 pounds. And for a reward for that, I want to go shopping for some cute hair accessories. And then my first non-scale victory is going to be wearing my structured skirts that I have comfortably because they're getting tight, and I never wear them now because they're uncomfortable. I can still fit into them, but I won't wear them because they squeeze because I got fatter. So I want to be able to comfortably wear like my denim skirts, and I'm going to show you the corduroy. It's like a black corduroy skirt that I love and haven't worn it all this season. So I'm going to take my before pictures in it and show it to you in a minute. But I guess that's all I can do now besides weigh. So I am going to weigh in, and then I will show you my before pictures and my structured skirt, and I'm going to do my exercises. Okay guys, the moment of truth. Looks like 238. So 115.24, 238. So it's hard to see. I know numbers on a scale shouldn't affect me that much, but that's why I'm gonna try to do something about it. So today I'm doing the wall pump. So I'll do 4 reps of that, 1 minute of each, and then Superman hold. I will do 4 reps of that on each side for 1 minute each. So I'll do a 1 minute wall pump, a 1 minute Superman hold on the left or right, and then a 1 minute Superman hold on the left, and I'll do that 4 times. So I got my 8 minutes done. It was more like 15. I even got a little out of breath, so that's a good sign. I was supposed to be exercising my chest and back with those exercises, and I am feeling it in my chest and in my back. So, like I said, good sign. I'm going to change into my before outfit, and Rocky's going to take some pictures of me, and I will see you then. So this is the black skirt I was telling you about. It can get on, but it is clearly struggling. I love this. It's like a corduroy. Sorry if you can hear the duck calls in the background. So I love this skirt, and I usually wear it in the winter, but this winter I haven't because I'm too fat. So this is one of my first non-scale victories, is to be able to comfortably wear this skirt. That is all for today's video. I did my weigh-in, I did my before pictures. I will put them at the end of this video. I'm dressed. I'm gonna go fix my hair and get started on my day. My plan is to keep track of this for the next month and then do an update in 1 month. So after I've been doing my plan for 4 weeks, I'm gonna do an update, and I'm also gonna film through the process. Whenever I do something active, if I make a recipe, especially for my diet, or if I do something related to my health journey, I'll film, and then I will do an update in 1 month with a weigh-in. And that is my plan for this journey. I'm gonna keep that up this whole year as long as everyone is interested. So if you are, please give it a like, subscribe, follow me on this journey and all my other shenanigans. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all. I really appreciate you, and I will see you next week.